Okay, last one. Yeah, keepable hand. I got two of the four horsemen. Um, so I go for. I figure they're probably on some sort of Murktide or a control list. So my plan here is I'm going to Thoughtseize, and then next turn, depending on what I see in their hand with the Thoughtseize, or if the Thoughtseize gets countered, I might either hold up bridge or try to resolve bridge underneath the counter, or start making Saga tokens. Uh, and so Thoughtseize, this is a pretty good hand altogether, I think. So my plan here is invert polarity against a bridge is just kind of funny, really. Um, and so I'm gonna grab my plan here is I'm gonna try to grab a Grafdigger's Cage with the Saga. So it turns off the Snapcaster Mage. So the only card I really have to worry about is Flame of Anor. So I'm gonna grab that. To the narrative is just draw a card. So they cast the tune, and I'm just kind of hoping they don't draw a counter. Instead, they draw Preordain, and they scry 2 to the bottom and draw. So they still have one unknown in hand, it looks like. There's a Spire Bluff. Here's 5 cards. Oh, 2. The narrative is gone. So 2 unknown cards. 2. So now, since they are tapped, I'm going to go ahead and play the bridge. If they have the counter, they have the counter. Now, next turn, I'm going to start making constructs. Oh, they drew another tune. But they still have 2 unknowns now. Now, because the Saga is still 2 on, or they played the Canal, that tells me they still have the rest of these in hand. So, my plan would make Saga tokens. They're going to spin the bolt on it. Because really, their whole deck, they have to attack to win. So if my Saga tokens get too big for them to kill, then even if they get rid of the bridge, they're still going to die. So plan here is they still have 2 unknown cards. They have a Snapcaster. I don't want them to be able to snap into Flame of Anor or something. So my plan is to get a Grafdigger's Cage. And then I'll get a Lantern with the other Saga. So, 3 unknowns. I'm going to start milling them blindly, since they can't flashback anyways. I know they have an invert polarity here, so I don't cast the discard spell yet. So I'm gonna make constructs instead as my backup plan. So even if they get rid of bridge, and now I'll get Lantern in play. Achieve the lock. Yeah, I fetch. No, I mill. Wait, did I fetch? Oh, no, it looks like I did. And MTGO just like went right past it. But mill, because I really don't care about that catacombs. What I would like to hit is a Mycosynth Gardens or a Saga. So I don't play the Pixis yet. Instead, I'll just play the second bridge. It resolves. I figure if they put Invoke Polarity the bridge, it's just real funny. They have to kill the bridge themselves if they, you know, gain control of it. So there's the gardens on top, and that tells me that I'm probably just going to win. Now here, they do have a tune the narrative on top. It's an instant speed draw. I don't want them to have that. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Granted, they might already have another instant speed draw in hand. I know they have another Snapcaster in hand as well. So I'm going to save my spells. These things right here, because I don't want them to invert polarity and get either of those two. I would rather use Inquisition and invert polarity, and then be able to Inquisition my hand if they get lucky, which they do. Yeah, which is fine. I don't want that Profane Tutor. Lantern's fine. Change this thing a little bit. Okay. Say fetch. There's a counterspell on top. I'm okay with the counterspell though. Milling myself still. There's another Gardens. This is going to be great. And these guys are getting real big. So they do have a polarity on top. I'm not sure if they have another one in hand. So I'm going to let them just draw this. Because it doesn't matter as long as I'm careful about what spells I cast. Come on. Oh, come on, NTGO. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm not sure if MTGO crashed. Wow. Oh, there we go. Now it's going to speed through, maybe. Okay. Yeah, so there's another strings on top, so I don't cast the strings yet. I want to be able to use both. Because what I'm looking for here are discard spells and Gardens and Sagas and Fomori Vault. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, I think MTGO bugged out there. Because this is not how the game ended. I'm pretty sure. But, because I ended up with a ton, like, other constructs. So, yeah, NTGO bugged out, unfortunately. This isn't how the game ended. I ended up stirrings twice, and I copied with Gardens, if I'm not mistaken. I ended up with another Gardens, and I got Sagas. I got 2 more Sagas and massive dudes. So, okay, well, thanks NTGO.